Right, so hello there, my friends. I was in the middle of doing. Wait, this is the right thing or not? Doing a YouTube video about me starting HRT sometime in the future because I am in the process of getting my evaluation done. And to get the evaluation done, I have to write some things down about my past and about how I feel. I'm looking at the screen, by the way, and not at the camera, like I should. So what I thought would be nice is me going over what I'm writing. So if you are going to get your evaluation done or anything, so you may know what to talk about, what to write about and stuff. But I have my notes right in front of me, and why not start talking about them or read them or whatever. Here we are with my notes and shit. I had to turn my camera in another mode because I couldn't just switch it. But let's just start. So, you have to talk about how you found out you're trans, how it manifested or anything, and I just have written down some stuff, a lot of stuff actually, and I have put it in some categories. This is how you English. So I started with my childhood role models. Obviously Kim Possible is on top. I always wanted to be Kim Possible. I would kill to be Kim Possible. I mean, she's a badass woman and she is pretty cool in general. Then Lilo from Lilo and Stitch, because she's best girl, and the Little Mermaid. I always wanted to be a fucking mermaid. I wouldn't have a penis and I wouldn't worry about anything. And I could wear a fucking seashell bra. Seashell bras are amazing. I would really like to have one, to be honest. I should cut that out. So then, movies and TV shows I really liked as a kid. By the way, I am going for stereotypes because that is very important to get your evaluation. That you use stereotypes so there is no confusion about anything, you know? So I was starting with Winx Club. I loved that show as a kid. And I think this is a pretty stereotypical girly TV show. Then The Little Mermaid, obviously, as stated. Kim Possible on the bottom. I've already explained those two. And Cosmo and Wanda, or in English, Fairly Odd Parents, I think. But more about that later. I have a complete page about that. And now, obviously, I love B99. And what I wanted to say with that, my current role model, or role models, like people I really look up to, are Stephanie Beatriz, who plays Rosa Diaz in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and I fucking love her, especially in Brooklyn Nine-Nine because she is so badass. She is the best person alive. So, and second role model in B99 for me is Gina Linetti, portrayed by the perfect Chelsea Peretti. Just to throw that in there, and there's a little heart. Next page. The next one is about my behavior. So, my stereotypical behavior about what I did and shit. So, I was always playing with girls when I was a kid. This is, by the way, pre-puberty mostly. Yeah, mostly pre-puberty. Because I have written like 2.5 pages during puberty. So, and while playing with the girls, I felt like I was one of them. Like I didn't consciously think about, oh, I'm a boy. I was just one of the girls, and it was very, very nice. I don't know why I'm hitting my notebook. Probably because I'm still nervous as fuck. Then puberty hit, just to say that. Because feeling like one of the girls and shit. And I was changing in a different direction than the girls I was friends with, obviously. And I fucking hated it. I hated it so much. But there's more about that here. And I put just down here, I wanted to fucking die because it's true. And I was always taking my mum's clothes because I liked them. I didn't really think about anything, I just liked them. And I liked her shoes. This is why I just took them, put them on and shit. And it just felt good, you know? I was playing with girl toys a lot, to get back in the stereotype. I have had a Little Mermaid doll, which I adored, my friends. I would always take a bath and play with her. That sounds so fucking wrong. And when playing video games or normal games like here, I put just Lego here, I was always playing a female character. And I could not really get into the game I was playing if I didn't play a female character. So I don't know. I thought playing games with female characters I could portray, or I could, especially with games with a character creation, I could just create the character I wanted to be. Like the one I felt the most like. To say it like that, I can't put it better. I'm very sorry. This is just the best I can do. And I will turn around that little bad boy. Now we're going to get to puberty. I've already said that I felt like shit during puberty because I was changing differently than my female friends and shit. So I was shutting myself off from society. I was just home alone a lot. I was playing games and I just felt weird, completely wrong in my body. And I was really sad that my body was changing like shit, you know? It just felt like I was wearing a mask all the time. And that is not fun, let me tell you that. So, and I did not understand why I felt that wrong. And I was confused. But I kinda knew that I wanted to be a girl that at that moment in time. But I couldn't talk about it. It was just weird, you know? It was just very weird. Because of the media, for example. I already said in a video before that trans people are portrayed just to be alive in media and shit. And I was scared at being laughed at as well. Oh, yeah, then, the I think most important part about that, I have tried to wear female clothes for the first time when I was like 13 or 12 maybe even. I don't know anymore. My fingers look like shit, by the way, just FYI. And it felt amazing. Looking at myself in the mirror and actually recognizing the person that's staring back at you is the best feeling. It's honestly the best feeling you could ever have. I can't explain how good that felt. Then I kinda completely realized that I'm trans. But I did not accept myself because of how trans people were portrayed in the media. I just thought I was just something to laugh at. I felt like not a real human, you know? Obviously, my views have changed over the years. Yeah, so I was getting frustrated, and this is all when I still wore the clothes that evening, that faithful evening, my friends. And I just got frustrated and took the clothes off because I didn't want to accept that I'm trans. It was just extremely shit. It was really shit. And I felt like shit after taking them off because it felt like I was putting on the mask again. And I was crying a bunch. Also, after doing that, I got a little bit suicidal. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. It was just absolute garbage. Not gonna talk about that right now because this is a topic for another video. And I spent all my time playing video games, and I was always playing roleplay games where I could make a character or where I was playing a female character. And I was starting to self-harm because I hated my body and I wanted to just get out, you know? But I accepted myself when I turned like 15-ish. And I thought, life is so short. I wanted to kill myself. And why kill myself and be buried or go to hell in a body that isn't mine, you know? Can't say it differently, I'm so sorry. And I started just accepting myself and accepting that I'm trans. But I kept it to myself because I was scared being laughed at. And outing myself to a friend at the age of 18 was just magical. It was like the time I wore female clothes the first time. It just felt right. It felt amazing. It was just perfect to finally talk to someone. Let's get going to the next time. The first times consciously thinking I may be a girl. As I already stated, puberty. Puberty made me kind of realize that I am in the wrong body. And Disney's Mulan. You know the song like I'm going to make a man out of you and shit. And all I thought was, why would anyone be a guy? And obviously, the Fairly Odd Parents. As everyone probably knows, there was a gender swap episode where Timmy became Samantha. And all I could think about was, I wish that were me. I just wanted that so bad. And I was constantly thinking about the episode. Not just my early days, you know, up until I was like 16 or 17. I couldn't get that out of my mind. I just wanted it to happen so bad. And I wished almost every night to be a girl and hope Cosmo and Wanda magically appeared to fulfill my wish, you know. But I realized it would never happen, and then I cried myself to sleep. That is a very nice end to the story, isn't it? Let me change the camera again. Well, my friends, making this video was kind of a toughie. I don't like talking about personal stuff like that in such detail, you know, talking about me killing myself, and I want to make a video about that, but later on when I feel comfortable enough to do that. Also, I hope that me talking about what I was writing down may help you with your evaluation. I hope you get through it easier than I did. And I mean, I don't have the hardest of transitions. I mean, I have accepting friends and all of that, but I'm still scared. I'm still scared of what will happen. I'm scared of my family leaving me and shit. So friends, I wish you the best of luck with your transition, with your evaluation, wherever you are on your path. I love every single one of you, and have a great day, night, morning, wherever you are on the globe. Goodbye.